Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy JP, and we're back with another 9 common lies that Christians believe. If you're new to the channel, we create Jesus content over here, Christian content. If you're into that and you love Jesus or you're interested in Jesus, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, notification bell. We are ending part 1 today. So part 1, day 3. I'm not exactly sure what it covers. I have not read it yet. But it's going to be covering Luke chapter 15, 11:32. Let's go ahead and get right on into this. Uh-oh. Oops, wrong spot. Y'all, hold up. What happened here? There we go. Boom. All right, please forgive me for that. Oh, man. There we go. All right, now we're ready. Well, blank will never change. One of the greatest lies the devil uses to discourage followers of Jesus is that blank will never change. Excuse me. So who's in your blank? Most likely, that person is someone you deeply love and care about. Maybe this person is a child, a grandchild, a parent, a sibling, or a close friend. You've lost hope because you believe she will never change. On the other hand, the person in your blank could be someone who stirs anger inside you. He is dreadful. He enjoys his sin, and at least from the outside looking in, it seems he could care less how it affects other people. Maybe in moments of frustration, you've described him and his actions as pure evil. This person could be an ex-spouse, a dishonest boss, a cantankerous neighbor, or even a world leader who is causing all kinds of problems for the citizens he is supposed to be serving. We won't mention any names, but it is easy to look at their actions and say these people are beyond any hope of change. Let me just stop right there. You know, my pastor was at my house the other day doing a Bible study with me, and of course Joe Biden came on the TV, and I'm not a big fan of Biden, and I kind of cringed. He's like, what are you cringing for? I was just like, every time I see that guy, I just got to cringe. And he's like, why? He was like, do you serve that guy? Do you serve Trump? I was like, no, to both of them. He's like, who do you serve? I was like, God. He's like, then that's all that matters. Anyway, just a little tidbit of information there. Let's keep on going. Whether the person in your blank is someone you love, someone you resent, or someone who stirs both of those emotions, if you have fallen into the belief that he or she will never change, then it's time for you to be the one who changes. You need to realize you're believing a lie. You got the emphasis in the wrong place, focusing on an impossible person instead of the God of the impossible. You see, it's not who's in your blank, it's whom do you trust. There it is right there. God is her creator, he still loves her, and he has the power to change her. No one is too far gone. There is no human still alive who is outside the not impossible reach of God's forgiving and transforming grace. Questions for reflection. So who is in your blank? If you're honest, has there been a time when you believed God couldn't change them? Take time to do some soul searching. Do you really want this person to change? Would she be welcomed back in your life if she did? Stop right now and pray for the person in your blank by name. Truth. Nothing is impossible for God. He has the power to change people so they will start living the life he desires for them. This is Luke 15 through 32. Jesus continued, there was a man who had 2 sons. The younger one said to his father, Father, give me my share of the estate. So he divided his property between them. Not long after that, the younger son got together all he had, set off for a distant country, and there squandered his wealth in wild living. After he had spent everything, there was a severe famine in that whole country, and he began to be in need. So he went and hired himself out to a citizen of that country who sent him to his fields to feed pigs. He longed to fill his stomach with the pods that the pigs were eating, but no one gave him anything. When he came to his senses, he said, "How many of my father's hired servants have food to spare, and here I am starving to death? I will set out and go back to my father and say to him, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Make me like one of your hired servants.' So he got up and went to his father. But while he was still a long way off, his father saw him and was filled with compassion for him. He ran to his son, threw his arms around him, and kissed him. The son said to him, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son.' But the father said to his servants, 'Quick, bring the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. Bring the fattened calf and kill it. Let's have a feast and celebrate. For this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found.' So they began to celebrate. Meanwhile, the older son was in the field. When he came near the house, he heard music and dancing. So he called one of the servants and asked him what was going on. Excuse me. Your brother has come, he replied, and your father has killed the fattened calf. He has him back safe and sound. The older brother became angry and refused to go in, so his father went out and pleaded with him. But he answered his father, 'Look, all these years I've been slaving for you and never disobeyed your orders. Yet you never gave me even a young goat so I could celebrate with my friends. But when this son of yours, who has squandered your property with prostitutes, comes home, you kill the fattened calf for him?' 'My son,' the father said, 'you are always with me, and everything I have is yours. But we had to celebrate and be glad because this brother of yours was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found.'" That's it, y'all. We completed part 1. We will continue on with part 2 tomorrow. It'll be, yeah. This would be day 1 of part 2. I don't know. Either way, part 2 starts tomorrow. Y'all have a blessed day, y'all. I love you.